The council condemns a 2 billion rand expenditure by the eThekwini municipality and the Mandela Day Libraries project visits Parkdean Primary School. I am Nomcebo Mia. Over 2 billion rand of irregular expenditure by the eThekwini municipality was condemned by the council. That is according to the KwaZulu-Natal chairperson of the Finance Portfolio Committee, Belinda Scott. Financial statements for the past 3 financial years have reflected irregular expenditure of more than 2 billion rand. The Manasseh forensic report has also uncovered fraud and corruption. Scott says irregular expenditure does not mean there's been wasteful or fruitless expenditure.
The Chief Financial Officer of the eThekwini municipality was able to substantiate and provide clarity in respect of the irregular expenditure of 1.324 billion for the 2010-2011 financial year. And in terms of the MEC for Cocta's Section 131(2)B report, as legislated by the MFMA, an amount of 2.023 billion relating to eThekwini's current and prior irregular expenditure was condoned by Council and the municipal manager during the year under review.
The SACP's second Deputy General Secretary, Swali Mapaila, says the Marikana issue is just one facet of an all-round anti-worker offensive in the context of a capitalist crisis. Mapaila says it is an offensive led in varying ways by the mining houses, the opposition parties, labour brokers, and much of the local and international media. Writing on the party's Umsebenzi online, Mapaila said they will certainly ensure that the voices of the Marikana community have an opportunity to present their story to the Independent Judicial Commission investigating the shooting tragedy. The CEO for the National Port Authority, Tau More, says they are not certain when the construction of the 77 billion rand dig-out port planned for Durban will start. The project will be built around the old Durban airport and Clarewood. More says consultations are underway.
Well, currently we are doing some initial studies, but also what is important is we need to start consultations with the communities in terms of the dig-out port. Once that is done, I think we will start. What is important is we need to consult. There are farmers who are currently farming there. We need to sit down and we need to have a conversation in terms of what alternatives are there for them.
The first school library to be funded by the 466/64 fashion brand has been handed over to the Parkdean Primary School in Kraaifontein near Cape Town. The donation is part of the Mandela Day Libraries project, which began in 2011. 13 libraries were donated to primary schools countrywide last year, and 6 have been donated so far this year. School principal Francois van Wyk says after many years of unsuccessfully trying to get a library, he wrote to the Mandela Day Library project at the end of last year requesting the donation. He says many of the learners at his school are economically, culturally and linguistically deprived.
If a learner is language being deprived, he or she can't read. If they can't read, they can't do maths, they can't study geography, they can't study history. So to us, this is the beacon of hope to provide to our learners quality education. This library is the vehicle for them to get out of their poverty and challenge the bigger world.